And we welcome you back inside the Mattamy Athletics Center for another game here of the Children's Division of the 2025 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. I'm Courtney Kenny, pleased to be joined by Ben Long for this one. Want to correct something from yesterday. Michael Sullivan, number 85, got to talk to him after the game yesterday. Turns out he was the one scoring all the goals, and I was saying a different name.
Oh, that's too bad.
It is a little bit too bad.
But we've corrected it.
We have corrected it. He has a new jersey number. He's number 85 out there for you at home. Speaking of, Anna Tucker is shouting out Michael Sullivan from Aunt Anna in Newfoundland. So, we've got that out of the way. We're ready to call another game here. That should be an exciting one.
Yeah, and we've been told that the players like to go back and watch the games after. So if you're watching, supporting anyone, make sure you shout them out so that they can see your support when they watch the game after the fact.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Should be another one. Of course, because this is the Children's Division, the game's only played 3/4 of the way. It's from the one blue line to the other end. And the puck drop will happen at what would be the opposing blue line, as that's the closest thing I guess we have to center ice right here. As we get set for puck drop in this one. Again, Michael Sullivan wearing number 85. Also another note is August Brody is wearing number 2 on the black team. So, he was 76 on the yellow team yesterday. Now wearing number 2 on the black team. As we get set finally for puck drop here.
We have the starting lineups out there.
And we're underway. The yellow team with possession right away, chasing after the puck on the far side. That's Michael Sullivan chasing after the puck. Put on a show yesterday, like I mentioned, scoring a hat trick in that game. Chasing after the puck on the far side. It's Isabel Bowler-Rice chasing in, got in the puck on net. And I think the save was made there by Dougie Dillon.
That's a good butterfly technique that he had and just dropped his blocker down on to keep it in there and not to get out for a rebound.
We've seen some great goaltending over the last couple of days as well. And we'll see some more great goaltending as we go, as we have a youth division game after this one, followed by the select division as well. On the far side of the ice now, yellow and black whacking at the puck, trying to come away with it. Now they do, walking in, taking a shot, and I believe a save there as they look skyward after the chance. That was a great opportunity on net by Ben Thompson.
And that covering up is, you know, the way goalie pads are now, you barely feel anything hitting them. So when you have a shot coming like that, especially when it's not a really high-powered shot, you don't always know if the puck's still there for the rebound or not.
Yeah, the goalie pads have certainly come a long way from when this building was first opened in 1931.
Yep. And the face masks as well.
Yes, there were none in 1931.
Exactly.
Down the ice, walking back in, that's Lucas Burke, trying to get a chance on the yellow net. In net for the yellow team is Oliver Acosta Pickering. On the far side, yellow team battling for possession by their bench. Now coming away with it, that's Ryan Burke. Ryan Burke throws the puck out front. No one was there. And now Lucas Burke with the puck, but overskating it. And we go back the other way. Sending the puck down, that's Isabel Bowler-Rice. And the puck down the ice. Nana and Papa are watching the Burke boys from Ottawa. Thanks for tuning in. Now James Monroe on the far side. And we're going to see the players change here. As whenever the buzzer goes for the next 41 minutes, we'll get an entire wholesale change on both sides. And both teams will get a chance to go again.
And that's the nice thing about these younger ages of hockey, that they out there for a certain amount of time, buzzer goes, they change it off, and everyone gets an even amount of playing time to a chance to develop their skills.
Another shutout for the Burke boys from the nation's capital. Lots of fans from Ottawa tuning in. And now you can see August Brody out there wearing number 2 in the black jersey. He was listed as number 76 for the yellow team. As we get set for another puck drop. Getting ready to go. And the puck is dropped again at the blue line, which is acting as our center ice line. The yellow team playing the puck back into their own zone. Having to skate it forward. Now it's stuck on the skate of the referee. Going back the other way, that's Ruby Gensarelli. Going for a skate. Chasing after it, though. Black's going to get there first. Taking a couple of swipes at the puck. But Ruby Gensarelli got a hold of it and sends it back in. Lennon Martini out there chasing after the puck. Ruby on it behind the net. Ruby trying to play it back. And that's going to be Brody coming in for a chance. But now Ruby back on it. Trying to play the puck out front. Good chance for Soren Muscati. Chasing after the puck. Ruby throwing the puck towards the net. It's going to roll in. And they're just going to let their goalie cover it up. As Lennon Muscati, or Martini, rolling on in there again. I said this yesterday, but again, what a great name, Lennon.
Right? I mean, we got to give respect to it every time.
Should be a McCartney out there, too.
Right? How come? There's some names that are close. Not in this game, maybe. The last couple games we've had. A few names in that sound range.
Denise McDermott is writing, "Go Mason McDermott." Mom is watching from Glenside, Pennsylvania. Thanks for tuning in. Hope Mason is enjoying his time in Toronto, especially at a hockey cathedral like Maple Leaf Gardens. Every time I'm on here, I'm just still in awe.
Yeah.
That's where we are. The yellow team with the puck in their own zone, trying to flip it out. They do. Brody battling for it, now falling to the ice. As we have some more help here, moving around. 38 minutes on the clock, still no score between these two teams. Brody playing the puck in his own zone, trying to flip it around. Now chasing after it at the side of his goal. Brody losing the puck, played out front. The black team could have a chance here, but coming back on it first, yellow gets to it. Yellow flipping the puck around. Now looking for a chance on goal. That's Soren Muscati. Lennon Martini back in on the puck. Battling for it. Looking for the puck out front. Brody's going to get to it. Shoveling it towards his own net. As bodies are falling all over the ice, and there goes the buzzer. So we'll get a change here again. As we'll see both sides get the full wholesale change, Ben.
Yeah, that's always convenient when you don't have to worry about good or bad line changes going on. There's kids spinning around on the ice right now.
And having a good time. As they're going to get off. And we're going to see the first set of kids that were just out there come back out. The Burke boys back out there as well, Lucas and Ryan. I know they have a bit of family in the chat watching. What a great event put on here by Blind Hockey Canada over the last 2 days. We got another day to go.
Yeah, it really is a fantastic all-around event for in itself just being a good event, a fun event to be at, but a great purpose too, and brings a lot of awareness to the sport.
Far side, Burke with it. Moving in, Lucas Burke Moving in on the goal, Lucas Burke to the side of the net. And the puck just hits the side of the net as he kind of ran out of real estate. Lucas Burke throwing the puck to the front of the net, trying to find Ryan. Now the puck stuck in front of the goal as a mass of bodies. Looking at it, whack on net by Lucas Burke. Big save made there by Oliver Acosta Pickering, keeping the puck out of the net.
Yeah, they tried to pound that one through the 5 hole. Thought they had space there, but goaltender said, no way, this is my area, and you're not putting it through here.
I think the thing that's been most surprising outside of how great the hockey's been is how great the goaltending has been.
Yeah, I have a lot of admiration for these goalies playing this sport.
Going in on a break now, good chance here. As they try and get a chance, that's Sullivan with a shot on goal, and it's going to be covered up by the goaltender in the black net. Another face-off coming.
And that goaltender down in the black goal has faced a lot of chances from both his and the other team firing pucks towards him.
Battle on the far side in the black zone. Still looking for the puck. Team black coming away from it. And now there's going to be Ryan Burke trying to push the puck forward. Down the ice again, now it's Lucas. Lucas in and on a bit of a break. Lucas walking in. Lucas with a shot, scores! Make it 1-0 Black off the stick of Lucas Burke, putting the puck in the back of the net. He saw it moments ago with a good chance. And now Lucas, who scored a couple yesterday, getting a good one here with a great little celebration of where they're both on the ice now after that goal. I don't know if that was planned, but they just kind of went with it.
Those team celebrations are always good.
What a great chance. What a great goal. Back in action now on the far side of the ice. Sullivan comes away with it. Sullivan now trying to do one of his own. Sullivan walking in. Big save made. And Sullivan gets the rebound. Trying to turn around. Puck back in towards the net. Good chance here again for the yellow team to try and tie things up. And Lucas Burke comes away from it, or comes away with it, but then overskates the puck. Now it's Ryan Burke. Ryan down the ice. Ryan with a chance now. Ryan slides in on the goal. He missed the puck though, as he was good defensive play made there. I believe that's Sullivan that stopped him on that one. Now a puck at the side of the net, and Acosta Pickering with a big save. And you know what? Ryan Burke was looking at his brother there, Lucas, and said, "Yeah, anything you can do, I can do better." But didn't quite get the puck in the back of the net as they go for another change.
No, that's definitely a little sibling rivalry energy going on there. And it's, I believe Lucas Burke is the older brother and scored first in typical younger brother fashion. Well, I'm doing that. If you're allowed, I'm allowed too.
Another shout out for Mason McDermott, as cousin Carrie's watching from Delaware. Welcome. Again, hope everyone's enjoying their time here in Toronto at the Old Lady on Carlton Street, Maple Leaf Gardens, the Mattamy Athletic Center.
And we have a black goaltending change going on right now. I don't see the yellow changing at this moment, but
going in net, looks like it's going to be Shaden Bourgeois. As I've been saying, the wrong goalie this game. It's Dougie Dillon in the yellow net, as I'm getting a lot of confusing things with the rosters here.
Yeah.
My apologies. Dougie Dillon in the yellow net has made some great saves. Whereas on the other side, Acosta Pickering has made a bunch of saves as well. Again, like you said, from his own team and the other team. 31:40 on the clock. It's 1-0 for the black team. Off the stick of Lucas Burke. Shout out to the New York Metro Blind Hockey Volunteers, Eli and Rebecca, volunteering in the youth division. And you know what? This event would be nothing without volunteers and the sponsors that make it happen.
Yeah, there's a lot of work from a lot of people that go into this program happening, and a big shout out to all of them. And a big shout, obviously, without the players, there's no event to happen either.
Exactly.
One of the sponsors, CNIB, has a chill zone right now for the players for before and after their games. There's some board games set up for the kids, and a bit of a space there just for people to exist in the arena without having to wander around cold and rainy downtown Toronto.
Yeah, apparently the weather is not cooperating so well outside today, according to my phone, but that can always change, and the weather doesn't matter when you're inside Maple Leaf Gardens.
Nope, it's supposed to get colder.
Thanks. Love it.
But here we are with hockey going on the ice, and cold's all right here.
Brody chasing after the puck, looking for some options. Overskated, though, as Martini goes after it. Got another, as we get a chance there, and a goal scored. Good effort there, and a good little celebration as well. As that's Ruby Gencherelli. Who put their fist up in the air after the goal. Although the way that Lennon skated away, it looked like Lennon was
doing a little celebrating himself.
Face-off getting underway, under 30 minutes now, 29-30 to be precise. 1-1 tie.
I will say that the celebrations and the style in the Children's and Youth Division is, they may be just learning the game, but they've already got that down pat.
Oh, yeah. When you look at so many of the players at the National Hockey League that's defining things, you used to see things were pretty tame back in our day, and now the way that those players are, you know, the young guys.
Yeah.
That's what all these guys are learning from now. And I love it. I love the individuality that's coming to the sport. Puck in the yellow zone. As we have another watching from Newfoundland for Michael Sullivan. Still battling for possession. The yellow team trying to get it out on the far side of the ice. Sending it back. And now the black team has possession. Brody has the puck, trying to keep it away. Gencherelli going back in. Throws it towards the net. They score again. It's 2-1 now for the yellow team. And we'll see that also result in a line change. As now a couple of pucks have found its way past Shane and Bourgeois.
Yeah, and that one was right before the buzzer. That they were lucky they got there just in time. And it's neat to see these goalies. They have a coach out at each goalie, and they're giving them some pointers and kind of helping them learn the position, because goalie really does require a lot more
hands-on, and now we're going to...
Yeah, like a direct technique where playing, once you get skating, you kind of can develop at a little bit of an individual way. But goalie, it's a lot more specialized. So to have a coach out there.
Dougie Dillon now out of the net, coming in, Jehoon Bay. Just trying to get in front of the net there before we drop the puck.
I believe June played out yesterday. So this might be one of the type of things where it's giving players an opportunity to try a position that they don't normally get to play. And
puck kept inbounds by the referee. As the Burks are back out there again. They were flying moments ago. Now Sullivan with the puck on the far side. Sullivan trying to get around to Lucas Burke, but a good stick knocks that one away. Now the puck behind the net. Sullivan looking for the puck on the near side. It's picked up by the yellow team again. trying to get some room. It's now picked up by Lucas Burke. Burke walking in. Good defensive effort there. And now the net's knocked off as Burke takes a tumble.
Yeah, and he fell into the goalie and then into the post right after. But he's up, looks no worse for the wear, and the goalie looks in fine condition as well.
I missed who had the great defensive effort on that play, though.
I believe that was Sullivan again.
Speaking of
85,
Sullivan, lots of support for Sullivan in the chat. Coach Steve is now cheering on Michael Sullivan from the Islanders. And there goes Sullivan now behind the net. Sullivan trying to go for a skate, gets around a couple. Sullivan is almost home free walking in. Sullivan pushing the puck forward, throws it towards the net. That one goes just wide.
And he had Burke in hot pursuit of him while he was on that break.
Sullivan trying to play it over to a teammate. That's Bowler Ice with it. Now back again. Sullivan has it again. Sullivan tenacious on this shift. Wrapping around behind the net. Looking for some options. Puck picked back up by the yellow team. Looking for some options again as they skate it back to their own zone. That's Monroe. Monroe overskating it. Now picking up the puck is the black team. Trying to throw the puck out front. And it's picked up by Ryan Burke.
There's a number 13 out there for the black team that we don't have on our list, so if you know who 13 is in the chat, feel free to shout it out for us, and we'll happily correct our notes.
Pick back up. Lucas Burke, who has the lone goal for Team Black. As it looks like they're going to change goalies again here for the yellow team. Burke trying to get past the last defender, couldn't quite make it. Now the yellow team without a goalie, as we'll get a change now as the buzzer goes. As Monroe plays the puck back. We'll see both teams make their big change now.
That was quite the shot by Monroe, make it all the way down the ice. For a lot of these kids, they aren't shooting that hard to do that, so that's an impressive shot.
Yeah, we've heard that the puck's a little bit heavier. We felt that the puck's a little bit heavier than what they might be used to with a regular puck.
Yeah, and on top of the weight, the material doesn't slide as well.
23:30 left in this game. It's 2-1 for the yellow team. As now coming back in net, Dougie Dillon. As we get set for another draw at quote-unquote center ice. There's a lot of spinning around on the ice here by a couple players. That's what they seem to like, as the coaches will get them on the stick and spin them right around. I've seen that a couple of times now.
Yeah, especially with the littler kids.
Puck back in. The black team looking for some options. Brody's going to get to it first. Tries to send it back. But now it's picked up again by Burke. Burke walking in. Burke put the puck on net. That one just went wide. Now the puck thrown back into play. We have the referee blowing his whistle.
Have a reface off here.
And the puck's dropped again, coming to the middle of the ice. That was off the stick or the skate of Leora Tisch. Now the puck back in and scoring as it just got by Dillon. That was a goal by Ryan Burke. As now Ryan and Lucas once again celebrating here, both on the ice.
And in the chat, we're being told Mason McDermott is number 13. We have his number 6, so good correction there.
Much appreciated, Mr. Cullen. Puck back down the ice. The yellow team chasing after it. Going to come away with it, though, is the black team. As Lucas Burke tries to look to get another breakaway here. Now it's picked up, though, by Bowler Ice. And falling to the ice, though, however, was Mitchell De Silva. Another chance now. Sent back. Lucas Burke picking it back up. Burke down the ice looking for another goal here. Burke walking in. Burke puts it on net. Dillon with the save. Rebound chance. It's right there. No goal waved off as a good rebound save made by Dillon. What a good one there.
Yeah, that was a great effort by him, and the puck did not cross the line. So we have a face-off off to his blocker side.
Big chance there by the wrecking crew that is the Burks out there. Lucas Burke picking up the puck again. Ryan in there as well. Puck coming loose. Ryan Burke trying to will its way forward. Now the puck to the near side. Lucas throws it towards the net. Save made by Dillon again. Just going to cover up, close those legs, keep the puck out of the net. And we'll get another stoppage here with 20:20 on the clock. All tied up at 2. We'll see a wholesale change.
As we've talked about throughout the tournament, it's really neat to see some of the kids develop that I'm sure Lucas Burke is approaching being in the next division up. He's, in terms of size, one of the bigger kids out here, but he's definitely one of the stronger skaters as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if we come back next year and see him playing in the youth division.
He's been a heck of a hockey player here through the first 2 days. 19:40 on the clock as we get set for another face-off. Excuse my throat clearing as we get going underway. Sullivan back out on the ice now, throwing the puck towards the net. Save made right there in net by Shaden Bourgeois. Now another chance here. Monroe has the puck on his stick. Monroe skating towards the net, gets it to Sullivan. Sullivan walking into the slot, gives it back to Monroe. They score! James Monroe putting the puck in, making that a 3-2 game for Team Yellow. As we'll get another face-off here at center ice. Back underway with Yellow moments ago taking a quick lead. Puck is down the ice. Sullivan stopping up, turns around, throws the puck cross ice. Chasing after it is Isaac Jones. Getting to it though, however, is Sarahawa. Puck comes in, Sullivan blocks that, sends it back down the ice. And now taking off with some speed was Monroe, but overskating the puck. Back down the other way, Sullivan. Chasing after it to Monroe. Monroe battling over on the far side. It's Oliver Russell looking to get a piece of it.
Oh, a little bit of pushing action going on out there.
Ryan Burke falling to the ice. Now we have Monroe going in alone. Monroe overskating the puck though.
Defense in hot pursuit there to catch up.
Defense was right on there as well. 3-2 game for Team Yellow. Sullivan picks up the puck, throws it cross ice, gets on its little edge there and goes for a roll. Picking it back up, going back in. There's a trip, but keep playing, they say, as now we're going to stop up, actually, as that's Ryan Burke taking a tumble. A little shaken up. Slow to get up to. Don't want to see anything like that.
No, that looked like an inadvertent trip where he's just going for the puck and the defense player fell and
gets back up, skates it off.
An applause from the crowd.
16:40 on the clock here. 3-2 lead for Team Yellow. Getting ready for another draw. And we're back underway. Trying to will that forward. That's Isaac Jones. Jones does get it forward, but now it's Sullivan. Sullivan. Stripped of the puck by Burke. Sullivan making it tough, though, to get away with it. And now we'll see the buzzer go again. And the lines will change up once again.
And that's the one thing with the timers, that every once in a while we have a shift where there's more adjustments and just sort of face-offs on a shift, and then the buzzer goes and the kids barely got to play. But both these teams are fairly short bench, so I think most of them are getting some double shifting chances anyway, and they'll have lots of skating time out here.
And we're seeing some players on the one team, on the black team, getting some extra time behind the net, passing the puck around.
Yeah, practicing their skating and their passing, and a little extra skills development here.
Face-off dropped, and we're back underway, and immediately Lucas Burke with the puck on his stick. Going for a skate, lost it though. Tries to pick it back up. Still battling for it. Lucas Burke walking in. Puck just goes wide of the net, looking for the equalizing goal. Burke on the wraparound chance. Puts it on net. Dillon with the save. And Burke picks up his own rebound again. Burke walking to the front. Another chance, another save made by Dillon. As Dillon's made quite a few saves here.
Yeah, Burke tried to jam that puck through the 5-hole there, but Dillon said, "Not this time, my friend." We have a face-off off to his catcher side.
Far side, Burke off the draw again, but now picked up by Ruby Gencarelli. Back down the ice. Isabel Bowler ice in there as well. And the black team knocks the puck back down the ice. Before yellow gets to it, now it's picked up again. Burke willing it forward. Russell walking in. Russell takes a shot, saved by Dillon. Rebound chance is on the doorstep, and Burke bats it home. And we're tied at 3 now, as Lucas Burke gets another.
Oh, it looks like he's saying no goal. I'm not sure why.
Oh, no, never mind. Like you said, no goal. So Dillon making the couple of saves on that one. Lucas Burke had looked to have tied it. And we're back underway again. Still 3-2 for the yellow team. Bowler ice. Down the ice. Burke taking the puck away from her. Walking back in alone. Burke lost the puck in his skates. Russell coming in for support. The puck is sitting there. The yellow team trying to clear it. Now Burke picking it back up. Burke back towards the net. Stopped by Dillon. And the referee blows it. Blows it down, I should say.
Yeah.
Didn't blow any call on that one.
No. The refs have been pretty good this whole tournament. I've heard a couple players expressing a little frustration that in the one game they let a bunch of things go and then called a bunch of penalties right at the end, but I mean, a penalty's a penalty, and I don't think any of them were egregious calls.
Puck along the near side wall.
I was going to say, and you know me, I like to support our referee friends.
Yeah, you're a big time referee supporter. Burke walking in. Tried to get the shot away, but now it's knocked away by Bowler ice. Bowler ice down the ice. Still with a chance, trying to get around Burke, but Burke knocked the puck away. Now Russell comes and gets it. And with 12:05 on the clock, we're going to get another buzzer here. And we'll see a change again, as both sides will change out their players.
This has been quite an enjoyable game to watch. We have just under 12 minutes left. And we have a goalie changeout happening again on the yellow side.
Yeah, it looks like Jehoon Bay coming back in net as Dougie Dillon is being switched off. Puck back down the ice. Chasing after it, James Monroe. Getting to Owen Sampson. Sampson with the puck. Trying to will it out front. It does get out front. Now Sullivan with a chance. Sullivan walking in, scores. Michael Sullivan getting a goal here. And that puts Yellow up 4-2 with under 11 minutes to go.
And he has put up quite the effort today with several goals and at least one assist that I've noted. We don't have a score sheet live in front of us, but
puck back down the ice. Ryan Burke walking in. Burke lost the puck though, and the yellow team knocks the puck back down the other way. Mason McDermott getting involved. Sends the puck in. Sullivan picks it right back up. Sullivan trying to flip the puck down the ice. A couple of bodies falling here. As that's Adam Hawa on the ice. Still battling for it in center ice there.
The stick getting shot around with the puck.
Now going the other way. Yellow has a chance here. Sullivan walking back in. Sullivan with a chance again. Another goal for Michael Sullivan. Getting a couple of good ones here. And you combine that with the hat trick yesterday, has put on a show.
Yeah, he's another one of those players that, due to skill level, we may see playing up a level next year.
5-2, 9:40 on the clock. Puck is dropped, and away we go again. Sullivan trying to push on through again. McDermott in there. Still battling for it. Sarah Hawa in there as well. As now we welcome in public address extraordinaire Brian Floyd, who's
extraordinaire.
Hey, I mean that when I say that.
Know about that. Thanks.
Welcome.
How's it going? It's good to be up here with you guys.
Yeah, it's a little bit different than down at ice level, eh?
Yeah, it's actually much warmer up here, so I need my jacket. This is just great, though. It's so good to see the kids get out here, and you got to think it's hard enough to learn this game. Just in general,
yep.
It's a tough enough sport to learn, but to learn it, at this level with, it's really impressive. It's impressive to see. So,
very impressive. We were just talking about how we weren't sure what the speed or skill level would be here, and we've been blown away since we got here.
There's some good kids out here.
Monroe.
But I mean, that's what this is all about, right?
Absolutely, Monroe with a good chance, and I mean, what a better set! You can't get a better setting than Maple Leaf Gardens, right? So.
It is cool when you look up at the rafters and you think about, all the banners and the names that have, bounced off these metal poles, and it's really cool.
It's a pretty good pilgrimage as a Leaf fan to come here and check it out for sure.
It really is.
But we're gonna get a quick change.
What are we thinking of the game so far?
It's been great, absolutely. It's 5-2 for the yellow team so far. Michael Sullivan and the Burke boys are kind of putting on a show. But, what about you? What are you thinking? It's been pretty fun so far. I know you've kind of been all over the place. But
it's a great tournament. I believe this is the 11th year now. And it's to see how far it's come since that first year. 2013, I think it was.
Wow.
2014.
And everyone here that we've talked to, from the athletes to the organizers, very happy with how things are going. And I mean, as the athletes, they just want to be showcased, right, like anyone else. As we're going to get a good chance here for Ryan Burke, walking in alone with some speed. Walking in, takes the shot. Big save made there. Rebound, no goal.
No pass.
As that's Ryan Burke trying to get another one there, but that's a big save made by Jehoon Bay in net.
And that's the thing, too, right? It's for anyone who maybe isn't, you're familiar with the game of hockey, but you're not familiar with the game of blind hockey. There has to be that clean pass.
They haven't done it at this level, though, with the youth or the children's division. They haven't really looked too much for the pass. I think they're just letting them play. But yeah, no, that's the one thing too. We've seen it a couple of times with breakaways where they've had to turn around and pass it.
You got all this room and space, but you nowhere to go if you're too fast.
Exactly.
You almost got to slow down.
Puck played to the near side. That's Isabel Bullerice chasing after it, but now the black team's going to pick it up. That's Russell with the puck. But again, great event.
Yeah, just to your point, like it's been so cool to see how far the game has come since 2013. It's just a few guys who didn't even know that the sport existed, and it's just blind hockey. A lot of these guys thought they were done playing hockey at that point, right? And so they came, kind of started forming this group, and it's just gotten bigger and bigger. And now you have divisions and leagues, and they're playing the sport of blind hockey all over the planet now. So it's really
scoring
cool.
there. Getting the puck in is Ruby Gencarelli, making it 6-2 for the yellow team. And to that point as well, the gentleman that we had on the last game, who plays for the Habs team in the upper division, he was talking about how he had thought that he was done hockey and didn't know anything about it, and he just happened to see it come up on his YouTube recommended. He's like, blind hockey, what are we talking about here?
Yeah, I feel like that's a lot of those guys, the guys that have been here, especially the ones that have been here since the beginning, right, are it's like, what, blind hockey? Like, I thought my hockey days were behind me, and now they're playing at the highest competitive level.
Yeah.
And it's really great to see the tournaments they have here. Like, really looking forward to the Select League for, to see who's going to make Team Canada. That'll be a lot of fun.
And that game was really fun yesterday, watching that, especially the opening ceremonies and everything, as we're going to get another chance here for Bullerice. Bullerice walking in, overskating the puck a little bit, and a good defensive effort by Oliver Russell to come in and take away the puck. But
yeah, and a great moment for Mark Demonis as well. Just so well-deserved. I mean, he's been such a great he's just a humanitarian, and everything he has done for the sport of blind hockey. It was really cool to see him honored yesterday, and with a crowd full of people, no less. And just to give him, as a PA announcer, sometimes you have to, there's more copy that you have to read, but you know what? I'm just gonna hold for a second.
As we'll see a change here on the ice again. Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, you just gotta have to pause and take in the atmosphere and let them, because the crowd was so loud for that, and it was a well-deserved ovation.
Oh yeah,
for
for
Mark
sure.
as well.
And the cool thing about it, not only that, but to have the Hockey Hall of Fame involved with the presentation, being the Willie O'Ree Award.
Yeah.
I know they're only a couple of blocks away, but for them to come all the way over here just to make that presentation.
For them to walk all the way down
I
here.
know. We walked up to Bloor Street last night, and let me tell you, it's a bit of a long walk. It might not seem like it, but I know you're going the opposite way down to King Street, but
did you guys get some desserts?
Well, we decided we were going to go bowling after we went out for dinner, and then the wait for bowling was like 2.5 hours, so we were like, okay, never mind.
Okay.
Trying to live it up while we're down here,
Yeah.
By going bowling. By going bowling.
Right.
Sullivan with the puck, a good chance here. Sullivan's got a couple of good goals here today. Chance comes in on net, and that's a big save there made by Bourgeois. Another chance coming out front, going out, and a loose puck going down the ice. Stick around. We'll have the youth division game coming up after this as well. So we'll see some more hockey momentarily. We got hockey all day long. And that's the thing that's great about this as well, is if you like hockey, where else would you rather be? Especially when it's not necessarily the nicest day outside. Then come inside, watch some hockey all day long.
Man. It's a tad warmer in here than it is out there.
As a puck on net, I think it's in. Looks like it went in.
We got a good goal, yeah.
I missed who got that. Isabel Bullerice, though, putting their hand up in the air. Looks like they're celebrating.
She's like, yeah, it was me.
Yeah, it was me. Yeah,
it was me. Hey, everyone, that's me.
As the puck dropped down again. Lucas Burke now in on a break.
He dropped out. Yeah, we got a good go.
There we go. Lucas Burke with another one as well.
Oh, and the celly, too. Double celly.
Yeah,
it's a team celly. You think they practiced that?
Yeah, I think so. Both Burke boys. They've been doing that a lot today.
Yeah, that's good.
They've gotten a couple of good goals here where they were doing the canoe paddling, and all that stuff.
And this is, at its core, this is what it's all about, too. They're having fun.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
That's what you want. The guys get a little competitive at the higher levels, but it's all about getting out and having fun, too, right?
Well, that's it. And it's to show that hockey really is for everyone. just because you think that you can't play anymore because, you might be visually impaired doesn't mean that you can't. Like, look at this.
And it's good hockey, too.
It is good hockey. Like I said, we were all surprised. The four of us coming down, Matt, Ben, Mike, and I, after we were informed of this, we were kind of like, okay. Has a chance in on net. Minute left in this one. 6-3 game. Another puck in the back of the net, though.
We get a good goal. Late comeback here? What do you think?
The yellow team. I don't know. 50 seconds left. But, it's been nothing but great hockey. Nothing but a great time, too. It's a little bit tiring when you're going game after game after game. But, again, at the end of the day, it's a rewarding experience to be here, too. Puck sent to the near side. Brody chasing after it, but now it's going to be picked up by the yellow team. 25 seconds on the clock here. Monroe with it. Monroe walking down the ice is picked off by Burke, though. And Lucas Burke's going to throw it behind the net. Burke chasing after it. 10 seconds on the clock. 8-3 game for the yellow team. And that should wrap things up here. And that will wrap things up. And Brian, for somebody like you who's kind of everywhere in Toronto right now, before we wrap things up,
to say the least,
how did you kind of get involved with this in the beginning?
Well, this is it's an interesting story, actually. I went to high school with Mark DeMonis, and I had remembered but I had known that he had gotten a scholarship down, in the States. He was playing NCAA, and I guess he had gone for his physical with that as an eye exam. They had found something. He discovered that he had this neuro-optic disease and that his eyesight was going to go. And, he could tell the story a lot better than I can. But, he instead of kind of sitting at home and feeling sorry for himself, he started Courage Canada. And through that, he was able to, start these programs for blind youth. And then I remember he the launch party was he strapped on some rollerblades, him and three buddies. They rollerbladed from Weston Arena, the Weston Lions Arena, and went right out to Vancouver, BC, the site home of the Vancouver Olympics. That would have been in 2009, just before the Olympics. And that was the launch. And then this happened a couple of years later. I remember getting a call from Mark himself, and Mark saying, hey, I know you had just started with the battalion doing PA. Would you be interested in doing PA for this tournament that we're starting in Toronto? He's like, it's at the Maple Leaf Gardens. I'm like, I'm in. I'm in. And like, say less.
Maple Leaf Gardens, say no more.
I mean, the legends, Paul Morris, his voice could still be heard in this building. So I've been involved ever since. So I came out for that one tournament and caught the bug and just saw, like I said, just the passion that these guys have and how much fun they have out there and the camaraderie and just, everyone's friends here. It can get a little chippy on the ice, but afterwards, everyone is just kind of standing around and having a good time or across the street at the watering hole. And, it's just such a good group of people and it's great hockey too. And so I'm so just lucky and blessed to be involved with such a great tournament. And so I keep coming back every year. They keep. I was just talking to Mark DeMonis a few minutes ago, and he's like, "Well, you're a lifer now. You're in it now. You're here for life." I said, "I wouldn't have it any other way, man."
No, for sure. It's been such a great event to come down and really open up our eyes about this whole entire thing as well. So, again, the last time you and I were on a microphone together was North Bay versus Barrie in the second round a couple of years ago.
That's right.
And here we are now. Now here we are at the Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament at Maple Leaf Gardens. So a little bit far from Sadlin Arena, but I'll take it. Brian, thanks so much for joining us here on this one.
I just can't believe you keep letting a hooligan like me on the microphone.
Wouldn't have it any other way. Mr. Brian Floyd, PA extraordinaire, radio host extraordinaire as well. We'll be getting set for the Youth Division game, but that'll wrap up this one here, and we'll be back with more on this YouTube channel in just a few moments. Thanks again for tuning in.